Hi, Jessica.
Who the hell are you?
The woman who's going to save your life.
Hold your fire and hide your head. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Better watch your step or you wind up dead. Inspire a woman's tangle well. You can take my friends. You can take my name. You can hide your face. Or you can play your games. Trouble's nothing that new. I was born this broken. Just give me one thing true. And leave the rest unspoken. Let me lift the veil. I'm the face of your face. Hold your heart and hide your head. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Better watch your step or you'll wind up dead. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Hold your heart and hide your head. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Better watch your step or you'll wind up dead. Inspire a woman's tangle well. I don't like to do it. I kinda hate this part. It's not a hero's move, but I can change your heart. Just a tiny push, just a little shove, and I can make you fear, or I can make you love. Let me lift the veil. I'm the face of your face. Hold your heart and hide your head. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Better watch your step or you wind up dead. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Hold your heart and hide your head. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Better watch your step or you wind up dead. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Inspire a woman's tangle well. Inspire a woman's.
Yeah, I know. Too late.
Awesome sauce! Hello, everybody. I am your host, Blind Adam Wonders, the comic pimp. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. And before we get into the heart of the matter, and kick ass and take names and all that good stuff, I'd like to thank a couple sponsors. Tonight, the sponsor shout-outs will not be 15 minutes long, but don't get used to it. I want to thank, of course, the official pizzeria of Awesome Sauce Radio, Del Marco's Pizza. Del Marco's Pizza is the greatest pizzeria on God's green earth. It is the best pizzeria in all of West Milford, Northern New Jersey. Their food is delicious and nutritious. They're located at 1926 Union Valley Road, Hewitt, New Jersey, 07421 973 728-1344, DeMarcosPizza.com. You can get all your special events catered. They do catering. It's amazing. Their cappuccino is awesome. Their garlic nuts are to die for. It's orgy of flavor in the mouth. Garlic, cheese, sauce, butter. I highly recommend you try them. Once again, DeMarco's Pizza, 1926, Valley Road, Hewitt, New Jersey, 07421 973-728-1344, DeMarcosPizza.com. Tell them about it, I'll send you. I love that place. I haven't had it in about 2 weeks because of storms and whatnot, but I'm going to go there. I'm going to make a video. Maybe even find some fresh talent. You never know, man. Hot girls are everyone, man. But I also want to give a shout out to one of my favorite online comic book retailers. That's Big Clutch Comics, www.bigclutchcomics.com. He's an amazing retailer with great variants. He's got the Exquisite Corpses 2 through 9 by Pete Carroll. He's got the Jamie Sullivan G.I. Joe 321s. He's got some Transformers stuff. Just an amazing retailer. Clutch, Sean, congratulations on becoming a staff member at eBay Live. I cannot wait to see you do amazing and great things there. But www.bigclutchcomics.com. Every Wednesday, I'll be on Wednesdays at whenever Brian starts his show over there. Shout out to Beyond Wednesdays on YouTube. Love those guys. Thank you for letting me be a part of your Saturday night show from time to time. But BigClutchComics.com. Tell them about that in a second. Also, want to give a major shout out to Comics Exposure. www.comicsexposure.com. New York City based, great online retailer. Exclusive variants from all the hottest artists. If you want to get your Superman, Spider-Man #1s, they're there on pre-sale. And also his Absolute Wonder Woman 15 EOs are still up for like $40, I think. ComicExposure.com. Tell them why I sent you. Love those guys. And of course, we got my homie, my mentor. Someone who took a young blind Adam and made him everything he is in comic books today. What's up, Mr. Becker? eBay / Comic Pop Collectibles. He's got some great variants. He's got an amazing selection of vintage action figures, original art, comics. I love this Michael Allred Harley of Two Worlds for Harley Quinn #1. The black and white is $25. The color is like $15. And Michael Allred knocked it out of the park. This is great for signatures at conventions. You know, and you can get like a couple of different Harleys over the years. Just awesome. Can I get one of these signed by Claude Valentine one day? Next I have to update some pics. And yeah, so eBay / Comic Pop Collectibles, love that place. And that is all the sponsors for this week. You know, we were supposed to have a guest, but she canceled. And you know, I do have special guests on tomorrow. That will be the Ace Grading Company, and they're going to tell us all about it. I thank them for the gift they sent me. But now that that's all said and done, I want to bring in my tag team partner. He's the main man in the chair. You know, he is a Puerto Rican sex god. He makes this show look amazing each and every Wednesday, and I thank him for that. The one, the only, JV Wheels.
Hello, everyone.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. How is everything?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't complain. I mean, dealing with some stressful stuff, but it's still at the end of the day first world problems.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's not like for the grace of God, I'm not, you know, trying to find like a shelter or you know, beg for food and stuff like that. So, you know, just being grateful for my blessings and, you know, being a responsible adult, which fucking sucks.
I mean, we're all trying, aren't we?
Yep. You know, and you know, just taking care of business.
Yep.
You know, so you know, thank God it's warming up.
Oh, for sure. A little bit. I mean, I don't expect it to warm up until late March.
Well, that's when I get the really nice weather, but I'll take from what we were having early in the week. I'll take 30.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't that bad today, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Thank God no wind, because you know, the wind took my recycling bins off the deck.
That's always fun.
Yeah, my backyard looked like white trash heaven, man. Cans and bottles everywhere.
That sounds about right.
Yep. You know, so I think we got everything squared away.
Yeah, we'll figure everything out. We always do.
We'll try.
Jesus. All right.
Okay, so let's get the show started the way we've been doing it the last couple of weeks. Let's play. Let's go to the lobby.
All right.
This popcorn needs to get laid. That popcorn be eyeing that soda cup.
The lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Yeah, buddy. One of my, like I said, it's my favorite intermission of all time.
It's a good intermission.
You know, but you catch any of Monday Night Raw?
No, I didn't. Nope, I did not actually, because I was working
Okay.
as always. For some reason, I always end up working on a Monday, so they don't like me anymore. No, it's okay.
You didn't really miss much.
I mean, yeah, like I know they're gonna have Balor and Punk at the Elimination Chamber. I caught a few things on about NXT, so you know.
Like I said, the only thing two things that got me really excited this week is AJ versus Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I wonder if they drop the title.
I think there's going to be some type of interference.
Could be.
And this is going to go to Mania.
Yeah, it might be.
See where that and Maxine's going to get her rematch with Becky at Mania, one of the two.
Yeah.
Why did they turn Natty into such a badass?
I can tell you, I do like the fact that they are letting Natty do her thing, because she's done a couple things for Bloodsport and GCW, so I like the fact that they're actually letting her use that gimmick.
I fell in love. That's the first time I've seen it in WWE. I'm like, okay, I have to do a YouTube search at some point when I'm,
Yeah, I think she used it in AAA, but I'm pretty sure she has new music, but I'm pretty sure when she did it in AAA, I believe she came out to the her OG music. I could be wrong. I'd have to go back.
It was more of a high pitched heavy metal version of our the Bret Hart music.
There you go.
But she was slamming Maxine into the steps and beating the crap out of her on the announce table. I mean, she took a wicked sharpshooter.
I mean, bro, they needed something for Natty the whole time. So if this is it, I hope it lasts.
Same here, man. Let her retire with this gimmick.
Yeah. I don't know about retire with the gimmick, but if it's around for a while, I wouldn't mind.
I mean, it had shades of her dad, man. I'm not gonna lie.
True.
Yeah, I thought she had to do is give out one of those sinister, high-pitched laughs.
That's true.
Just I was impressed with that. The other thing I'm really interested in, please, I hope they don't do a triple threat for the women's title. But I want to see Liv take on Stephanie, man.
Oh, that's happening. I just don't. Again, I think I said this last week. The only way I see that going is you let Big Sexy Raquel Rodriguez cost Liv the title.
Big mommy cool.
Yeah. That's the way I would do it. But then again, I don't know with WWE logic, you know?
Even though Liv on SmackDown, Liv gave an idea that if they were going to go with this, I would not be upset with.
Yeah.
You know what? Let Raquel win the Elimination Chamber and go after Jade. And, you know,
I mean, I could see that. I could see that. Or you have Bianca win it and then go after Jade too. So.
and that's, yeah.
Because Bianca hasn't been seen in a minute.
And watching her comeback was actually nice.
Yeah. So.
You know, and watching Bianca go after Jade for the title and take it away.
Yep.
You know, because Naomi's not coming back anytime soon. And Jimmy may be leaving for a bit because there was some type of health scare with the baby.
Yeah. He was on Raw this past week, though.
Yeah.
So.
And at one point, I thought they were gonna actually drop the titles, but you know, see what happens there.
No, that'll happen eventually. Because when did she SummerSlam? Right,
Yep.
she left.
She left right around SummerSlam time, a little after SummerSlam.
So August. I mean, she's close. So, I mean, what? She'd be due probably the week of Mania.
Yeah, and I think that perfect time to write Jimmy off TV for a little bit.
Or just have him drop the titles. But then again, if the baby comes early.
You know, I really don't see I really don't need to see another Usos feud.
No, I don't. Just let him drop the titles and then let Jay go back to doing something.
And I'm liking Punk Roman for Mania.
Yeah, that's gonna hit for sure. Night 2.
You know, the promo he cut 2 weeks ago, I thought was amazing.
Yeah,
I really hated you.
Yeah, that promo was pretty decent.
And watching Cody beat the ever-loving piss out of Drew McIntyre was sweet too.
Yep. Finally mentioned the Raheem thing, so that was kind of funny. But
oh yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna just be a slower burn to Mania this year.
Yep. It's felt like that since Saudi too. Like the build-up for Saudi wasn't great, so I hope the road to WrestleMania is a lot better.
And I'm still waiting to, you know, my favorite part of the whole weekend to see who's in the Hall of Fame class of 26.
Yeah, they haven't really done much with that either.
Which is a surprise because, you know, by at least the second week after Rumble, they at least give you your main event for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. What is it right now? Stephanie's in there for sure.
Yep.
Did anybody else get announced?
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
No one's. That's because there are just two people who. There's one person I'd love to see in the Hall of Fame, but his widow will never let it happen. Yeah, Martha, stop being a selfish bitch. Let Owen get into the fucking Hall of Fame. Yeah, I said it. And there's one person who can rot in hell and not go in the Hall of Fame. That's Benoit.
Well, I don't think Benoit's ever going in, honestly.
Yeah, but this is the time of year where I see it in the fan groups.
Yeah.
And whoever made the AI of Chris Benoit coming back, go fuck off.
Yeah, at this point, like, those are hilarious to me.
And there was a couple of those that I thought that were hysterical. There's one where Martin Luther King joins the NWO.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. If anybody deserves to go into the Hall of Fame, it's Big E.
Yeah,
I mean,
because he just announced a retirement like last week, I think.
yeah. So I could see Big E going in. I don't know if Cena goes in this year. I think Cena might go in.
I think they're gonna wait. They're gonna save that for next year.
Yeah, I think so.
They're gonna want to juice. They're gonna want to juice that for every little penny that thing's worth.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know. Like, who else?
Still nothing official out of the camp of Mr. Jericho yet. So
That's interesting. No, I don't know. That's weird. Like, who else would go in? I mean, I don't know if
I was thinking that the other day. I was just like, everyone from the NWO era is pretty much in.
Pretty much. Everyone from DX is in.
Well, not except for one member. But I don't know if they would ever put Shana in by herself.
I mean, that could be a possibility.
Yeah, but I don't think TKO wants to overlook the fact that she was, a huge part of the Axelverse for, a good three of his Avenger parodies.
That might be.
I know that was one of the contentions that Triple H and Stephanie had about putting her in.
Yeah.
Even though there's people in the Hall of Fame that have done a lot worse than that.
Well, yeah. I mean, fucking Waltman's in. So why the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who else do you fucking put in there? Michael Cole?
As much shit as I like to give him, right? Yeah, I think he's everyone who's on the commentary team. I think he's the one that's the most deserving at this point.
Yeah,
He's been in the company since '98.
I don't know if he's like done yet, but I think you would put him in.
Yeah, but Lawler was in the Hall of Fame 10 years before he was done for good.
There you go. So you can give him the honor.
Unfortunately, I'd love to see Taz go in, but he's in AEW, so that's not happening.
Yep.
Tommy Dreamer would be awesome, but you never know with that.
Yeah. I thought Dreamer went in TNA, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got a TNA, but
Yeah.
If the Dudley Boys can be in the TNA and the WWE Hall of Fame.
I mean, shit. I don't know. They better start announcing some people like next week. Come Monday.
I believe the next thing I have up is the X-Men Pizza Hut commercial.
Let's make sure of that. No. From my account, it's the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. Yeah, all right. My bad. Yeah, just speaking of Mania, my favorite Mania matches of all time is the Macho Man versus someone who who I still to this day don't understand why he's in the Hall of Fame. The Ultimate Warrior.
A Slim Jim display is nice though.
Oh yeah, I mean they put out some back in the last couple of years. They've really put out a couple of nice products with Randy and Slim Jims. And my only complaint with the current Slim Jim commercials, they no longer have Macho Man at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the for the first time in about a month, I got to watch Monday Night Raw on a Monday night without just doing clips on YouTube the next day.
Nope.
But to my surprise, I did not fall asleep. So during the Slim Jim commercial, I really noticed it, and I was like, well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, right.
I don't mind LA Knight, basically being the new spokesman for Slim Jims at this point.
I don't mind, but nothing beats the OG.
Oh yeah, I mean, I went on this binge of watching old school commercials. We're gonna play the commercial, and then I'm gonna bitch about the Warrior for a minute, because yes, I am gonna speak ill of the dead.
Yeah.
Fucking Ultimate Warrior.
One sec, guys.
Slim Jim. Turn to the spice. Baby, do the thing.
This is great.
Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim.
Just got to watch that. Someone had a 2-hour compilation of this of all the commercials. I think I fell asleep during half of it.
Oh yeah, I could imagine.
They don't make commercials like this no more.
Nah.
It's just like that perfect era, but I don't understand why people's love of the Warrior, and it irritates me, especially when everyone just when you go on the YouTube Ultimate Warrior speech, where he says some very derogatory remarks about certain groups of people, and then rips draws a new a-hole at that point.
Yeah. I mean, Warrior never held back, honestly.
No, I mean, I watched a couple of his shoot interviews.
I feel like every interview with him was a shoot.
Yeah, I mean, but I will admit this: I still think that Mania 7 may be one of the greatest Manias of all time.
Yeah,
it's because you had one of the best double main events. You had Savage Warrior with the retirement, and then you had Sergeant Slaughter Hogan.
Yeah.
Just fun times. 8 was great too.
Yeah.
And then of course I'm always still going to be partial to 10 because I was there in person for.
Of course.
And I would love to confirm this with April Mendez, AJ Lee at some point. I think we may have been like 2 rows apart from one another.
That was sick. If that actually happened, that was sick.
Because the way she describes where she was in the garden, it sounds like that same nosebleed area.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and see if she mentions the seat. But
yeah, she just says nosebleed area, so I know it was at least the same section.
There you go.
Because even back in the day, Mania they don't cost what they cost now. I mean, now you got a mortgage off Amazon stop. It's like now you got a mortgage off your fucking house.
Yeah, you know.
But back in like 93, 94-ish, you were still able to like take an entire family and
At least.
and yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
And now because it's been a day. Now I think it's time for the Pizza Hut commercial.
Indeed.
With a mini comic book, pull-out poster, and trading card, all for only $4.99 with any pizza purchase. There are 2 video packs to collect, so hurry and get your claws on them.
Oh, I'll wrap that up.
Exclusively at Pizza Hut. Forces are attracting people to Pizza Hut. It's the Marvel Comics X.
Yes. Good times.
Them reels, man, I'm telling you. But we're back.
You see what we got back in the day? We got a small pizza, a soda, 2 trading cards, a cup, and a poster for $5.
Crazy, right?
That would be probably just a drink today.
Yeah.
But that era of Pizza Hut just brings back memories of going to the one on Route 17 with my grandma after work.
Yeah.
And just listening to her bitch about working for Seiko Watch at the time. Great stuff. I learned the lesson of keeping my word because I promised I'd pay for gas, and she held me to it.
Good times.
So I that's at the age of 10 or age of 18. That's when I started learning about how that was my first lesson on how adulting sucks. God rest her soul.
Yeah, man.
So just a great, that X-Men promo was just always gonna be one of my favorites. And I actually, as soon as I dig them out, I found like 15 to 20 of those Pizza Hut cups. As I was starting to clean up some stuff from the storage unit that I no longer using. But I know we're both TMNT fans.
Of course.
And I actually watched this entire special, and it is. If you're a fan of the '90s TMNT live action movies, I think this is a perfect little companion piece. Let's play the commercial.
Weird.
What the heck?
That was me.
Oh.
Not the movie soundtrack, dudes. This is rock and roll. Now get your kids their hot new audio cassette and concert tour book for $3.99 only at Pizza Hut. Why Pizza Hut? Because they don't sell pizza in record stores, dude.
Like I said, they just don't make commercials with like this anymore.
Nah.
With creativity and makes you want to go out and spend money.
Yeah.
And on the secondary market, there's coming out of their shells promo items, the tour book and the poster and all that.
Yep.
They go for decent money. I had to stop myself from spending $20 I didn't need to spend.
Yeah, man.
And I also forgotten how tied TMNT and the Pizza Hut brand are together. Went down a rabbit hole on eBay. You know what? But okie doke. The next thing I think we should be at a little bit of cornbread for people who into the Punisher, and in fact, that Netflix did the origin beautifully at certain things. And the first time we see the Punisher origin as we know it and love it is in this next slide, which is Marvel Preview number 2 from 1975.
Correct.
And just tells the origin the way we know it. His wife and kids get killed in Central Park. They witnessed a mob hit. He starts a war in the Mafia, and basically throws Jigsaw out the window. And just for the 1970s, the reason they did this in the black and white magazine first is because this is how they were able to tell such a violent story with the Comic Code Authority still being intact.
Yeah, wonderful cover.
Oh yeah, it's a great. I bought and sold this magazine a couple times over the years.
Yeah. And
I am really super though. Out of all the comic book content coming out on the big screen this year, the one Marvel thing I'm really looking forward to most is Brand New Day. Because I want to see how they're going to have the Punisher behave in a non-rated R streaming show.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. There's a lot to be excited for.
Oh yeah.
The second trailer for Mortal Kombat comes out.
When is that due out?
It's supposed to be out February 25th. So
I cannot wait. I hope we'll get another Street Fighter trailer by then.
I hope so. I just need one more trailer. I don't need
please. If I see one more Avengers Doomsday League, I'm going to the corporate office and I'm punching Mickey in the face.
Yeah, I don't need 3 trailers for.
There's been 6 Doomsday trailers already.
I mean, what I will say is if you're gonna drop a Street Fighter trailer, drop it in June and then leave it at that.
Yes, or if they really want to or they really want some good tie-in promo.
Yeah,
I have a couple of the WWE wrestlers that are in it. Tie WWE as a real life feud into it somehow.
Oh, they will eventually. They'll find a way.
Since the one thing I want to see happen is I want to see Cody turn heel.
They'll find a way. If the movie's out in October, whatever pay-per-view is in October, do they have a pay-per-view in October?
They do, but it's one of those smaller ones.
Yeah, they'll probably find a way to tie that in.
But see, the segue into what I really want to talk about. See, that the first time they tell the Punisher's origin is in the Marvel Preview 2, which is a magazine.
Right.
The first time you ever see it in the standard comic book format, in color, comic book size, is the ending of a 3-part story from Spectacular Spider-Man 81 to 83.
Mm.
And in issue 83, with a beautiful cover, and they retell the origin from the magazine and the comics for the first time.
Mm.
And as the Punisher is on trial, and they're evaluating his psychiatric health and all that.
True.
Which back in 83 was still pretty adult for a standard comic book at the time.
I got you. By the way, don't mean to cut the show off, But Jason's in the chat.
Hey, what's Jason? Welcome back, brother. Thank you for watching us with the support.
He just wanted to let us know that he's going to Jersey this year. You know, typical thing. He hasn't been there in 2 years. I will tell you, you're not missing much. It's the same fucking event, which
You know what? It's the same. It's basically the same event it's been since 2006, man.
yeah. Which, by the way, I don't know if you're willing to talk about this on air.
You know what? I know what you're going to bring up, and after reading a similar article with Reed Pop and how people are starting to protest Reed Pop for something similar, yeah, let's. Hey, but let me just put a little prep sub on it. If you get offended easily, get the fuck off my show. If you don't like what we're going to talk about for the next couple minutes, start your own fucking podcast. This is not political. I do not give a fuck. Both Democrats and Republicans, white and red, blue and whatever, they're all fucking stupid. Politics is just one fucking lie. We're going to talk about this. If you don't like it, suck my fucking dick. Thank you. Now that that's been said, people are boycotting Exotica Minneapolis left and right now.
Oh, that's what it's about. Okay.
Well, what's the other thing?
No, I thought it was the thing that Dan posted or Jay posted.
What exactly did Dan post?
No, it was Jay, I'm pretty sure. That little message.
Yeah, the message that everyone that everyone is gonna be safe.
Yeah. Does that have to do with Millie?
Yeah, that had to do because of it. The second event of the year is in Minneapolis, and with everything going on with ICE in the state of America right now, that 50% of the industry was starting to protest and boycott.
Okay.
Which, hey, in this day and age, I say do whatever makes you feel comfortable. But I feel for anyone promoting a convention or an event right now. Because, like I said, I was on Bleeding Cool, one of the leading comic book news sources.
Right.
And they're saying that, that people want Lucas and Marvel and Disney to start, to cut ties with Reed Pop because Reed has some type of ties with ICE. Now, once again, it's just the way that the powers that be want us to be there, want us to be divided. They want us to fight amongst ourselves, so we don't witness all the real bullshit that goes on.
All right. So that's what that was.
Yeah.
I thought it was something not related to what's going on.
Yeah, it's all related to what's going on with ICE and events, and what seems to to have the entire nation gripped.
No, I got you. I just thought it was something convention-y that wasn't supposed to go down, that went down, and then they caught wind of it. I thought it was something like that, but
nah, just the message that Jay and Dan posted was, we know what's going on right now in the country. We want to assure all our vendors and talent that we will have a safe event.
Yeah.
That everyone will be safe on our presence. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And that's what made people lose their motherfucking minds.
Yeah. I didn't look into it. I saw it on the Instagram and I was like, because I didn't want to go on.
Really, Rob was the one who you showed it to me over the weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ellen, Rob, and Lisa. And my thoughts and prayers are out with you because they just lost their cat. So. much love to Alien Rob, and and like I said, I just want to see us become a United States of America again.
That probably won't happen until 2028, but
Yeah, if that, but again, I normally don't talk politics on the show, and I like to try to stick to that. But right now the ICE topic, you can't turn your head around anywhere without it popping up in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Anyway, just wanted to touch base on that. And
yeah, like I said, all the promoters,
yep.
whether you be no matter what type of convention you're promoting, just be careful and be safe, and just do the best you can. You're not going to please everybody, regardless of what you do.
I mean,
so try to be as sensitive to the entire situation all around.
Here's the thing, right? Which, by the way, I'm just gonna touch base. If anybody enjoyed the T-Pusa halftime event, I applaud you. I was rocking with Bad Bunny the entire time. But if Minnesota really becomes an issue, don't they just have the power to move the event to a different location?
I guess in theory they do. I mean, I don't know exactly what the contract on both sides of the parties stipulated.
Right.
But I'm sure they wanted to. They could just cancel the event. And
they
move
could.
Or do something really smart and just do 3 events instead of 4.
I mean, I don't think anybody would mind that.
Especially if you're on the talent or the vendor side of things, and instead of that being like $100 or whatever a VIP costs, because it's been forever since the last time I bought one.
Yeah.
It's when you're a vendor, it's $600 plus minimum.
I think it's more than that, honestly. If you're doing the entire weekend, I think it's more than that.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking from a vendor's point of view.
Oh no, I got you.
The cheapest dinner space you can buy is a $600 talent booth.
Yeah, that's crazy. That doesn't include electricity. That doesn't.
Yeah, by the time you do electricity and your hotel and your food,
you're looking at 4 Gs for all 4 events, probably. Maybe more. Minimum. So yeah, I don't know.
And like I said, shout out to the former manager and the former co-host of the show for teaching me that one hack with electricity, which has saved me a shit ton of money in the last 2 years at events.
Which was bring your own power banks.
Bring your own. I don't care. I'll gladly give this hack out for for the Awesome Sauce Radio family. You bring your own power banks that can supply like 2 laptops, 2 phones. You basically can just tell the venue, fuck you and fuck your electricity. You're $600 for the weekend electricity too.
There you go.
I also wanted to just touch on a sad story.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to give my condolences to Jason Zanabik's family and co-workers and friends.
There's been a lot, man. There's James Vanderbeek. I believe there was a Spanish language actor for one of the Spider-Mans.
Oh, really?
Past 2. I just saw that.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. The only reason I thought about the Vanderbeek right before I started getting the serious podcast one, because I went on Facebook and the first thing that popped on my feed was Kevin Smith giving his condolences.
Yeah, I saw that too, like right before I joined in.
So the Vanderbeek one, because of the closeness in age and it being related to colon cancer.
Oh yeah.
Just that one really, like, I was like, holy shit. So the honor Jason Dynamic, I'm gonna go get checked.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the actor. For some reason, I can't come
Is
up.
it the Spanish guy who played the landlord in the McGuire movies, maybe?
No, I think it was Spanish language. So I think he was the Spanish dub for it.
Alright, so he's the actor who did the Spanish dub for the movie. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Alexis Ortega. So
Oh wow.
he was the Mexican voice actor for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Yeah, the for the Latin American dubs.
Oh well, once again, condolences, man.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I know I say this all the time, but every time you, regardless of what's going on, you know, and you, first off, you can't take any of this stuff with you. And second, every day you wake up, you should just be thankful that you have another day above ground and 24 hours to do anything you wish.
There you go.
Now, as I get older, I'm starting to appreciate that more and more every day.
Yeah, man, do the best that you can with shit.
You know, I'm not saying that every day is going to be like pizza pies on BJ's, but
oh hell no. But
just once you go home to the Lord or to whatever you believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Yep.
So like I said, the big thing just like really hit me super hard.
Oh, of course.
Because like I said, I remember that whole cast in San Diego Comic-Con 97, 98 promoting Dawson's Creek.
Yeah.
And of course, anyone who knows me knows, hey, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Yeah, man. I didn't know Stacy Keibler and Vanderbeek had a connection.
Really? What connection, man?
I don't know. I believe she started just like hanging out with him on, the final days or whatever. So
right, that's sweet.
Yeah.
There's someone who would make a good addition to the Hall of Fame or just some type of comeback.
Yeah, I think they were just friends, and she started hanging around them on the final days.
Oh wow! Actually, Stacy is a sweetheart.
Yeah.
My friend, right before she really started blowing up, around that time she was on Dancing with the Stars, booked her first convention in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have signed pictures of her somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I say, she still was reasonable when I was expecting her to be the most expensive person in the room.
Yeah. Beautiful words by Stacy, by the way.
What'd she say?
Just this might get me. No, of course, Vander James. I'll put it on screen too. So
yeah, we'll put it on screen.
You can see it.
I'll drink to this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If there's a way to do this correctly. There you go. Obviously, sorry if y'all can't see it. Says, spending these final days with you has been a true gift from God. I have never been so present in my life. Time is sacred. You don't waste a single breath. You don't rush. You don't scroll. You don't worry about tomorrow. You sit, you listen, you hold hands. You watch the sky change colors and you let it change you too. In these past days, you've taught me more about being present than any book ever could. You showed me what it looks like to trust God's plan. even when it breaks your heart, especially when it breaks your heart. Bringing it back now. The other night we watched the sunset together as you shared your wisdom, your hopes, and the promises we made to each other. That's interesting. They might have been more than anyway.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah,
I'm about to lose it. I'm about to start crying.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Wow, I mean that's beautiful.
Yeah. So, y'all want to check it out? So I heard.
Once again, to anyone who is a fan or anyone who is a coworker or had him in a movie, especially to my homie, to my mentor, my homie, the biggest influence on my life, Kevin Smith. My condolences.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And of course, I just want to end. Anyone wants to spare, has a little bit of coinage to spare, and you want a really amazing comic book. There's still 20 some odd days left to go on the Space Monkeys #1 Kickstarter. It's already fully funded, which is amazing. I think we're almost into the third stretch goal now.
No, I think I believe it is fully funded.
Then it is. It was fully funded within a day.
Yeah. So here, let me find it again.
It was the last. It was also after the Spectacular Spider-Man image, so that helps too.
Yeah.
Just because I was sharing it just to keep you up the top of my messenger list.
No, you're good. I think I accidentally got out of it because I was researching the relationship with Stacy and James.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Fine.
One of these days I may reach out to her just because, it seems like both parties don't recognize that part of her career.
Yeah. Yeah. Why is it still showing me Australia?
What's in Australia?
No, it's showing me the Australian currency.
Oh, okay.
Because your boy was on a VPN. But yeah. No, we're fully funded.
Yeah, man. Fully funded.
Good.
We still have, I think it's like 20 days ago now.
Yeah.
Give or take. And Space Monkeys #1, such a great book. If you're into things like Spaceballs, Star Wars, Beavis and Butthead, Jay and Silent Bob, just get your copies now. I really think this is going to be something special. There's things that I know that I'm not allowed to, I'm under NDA, can't talk about yet until they actually, happen. But I'm proud that they allow me to be a part of the project, and they allow me to be one of the sales reps that get this in the comic shops, in front of publishers. And it's been almost a year and a half ago when the concept of Space Monkeys was kind of designed on Awesome Sauce Radio. So just like I said, if anyone has any money they want to spare, that was awesome. Something great. And with that, JV, where can the audience find you online, sir?
Again, if I don't know, or if you care, all my social media changed, so it's pretty much JV Wheels with an underscore. That's where you can find me.
Yep, and of course, if you need tattoo aftercare, Bad Rabbit / I am JV Wheels for 20% off.
I believe it's just JV Wheels, but I'll double check on that.
Yeah, I only glanced at it.
All good. I'm gonna need it in about 2 weeks. So
I also just want to, before I give my socials, just a little life / business update.
Gotcha.
Anyone who like knows me, and you try to call me, just leave a voicemail. I'm not going to go into details, but I am screening calls at the moment. So just leave a voicemail and I'll call you right back. And anyone who calls me before 9 a.m., you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Unless you're dying, or it's like a dire emergency, Amazon, stop. I am not a morning person unless I have to be. You know, and like I said, I was the idiot for picking up the phone at 7:45 anyways. But that's another story. And like I said, for the grace of God, that situation's being taken care of, so I'll keep you all updated. You can follow me Instagram at The Real Blind Adam, TikTok at The Real Blind Adam, MiniVids Blind Adam, eBay Blind Adam, Awesome Sauce Radio here on YouTube, MiniVids / Blind Adam, Twitter /X, The Comic Pimp, Whatnot Comic VIP. Remember, you don't need sight to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. Go chase your dreams. You just might catch them. If you're struggling, if you're hurting, if you're in any type of trouble at all, please go get professional help. There's no shame or harm in getting professional help. Everyone needs help. One hand washes the other, both hands wash the face. And we're all going to live our dreams, get paid later made. We're going to testify. I love you all. Stay awesome sauce. Want to thank the Marco's Pizza, 1926 Union Valley Road, New Jersey, 7421-973-708-1344. TheMarcosPizza.com is sponsoring the episode. Take care. Love you all. Blind Adam out.